Hi, I'm GP3 and you're on Soul Searching. This is a traveling initiate's channel to expand our consciousness towards becoming our better highest self. This expansion is brought in through many channels, and I'd like to let you know that this series has been transcribed from Miss Pam Gregory across the pond. We love you, and we thought there would be no better way than to take the words that have been critically downloaded from the ether and imparted through her great long work to help establish hermetical views into the traveling initiate's life. So please like, follow, enjoy, and share. Give a chance to say hi, and let's connect. You're with GP3 on Soul Searching.
Welcome to Creating Our Reality, a New Earth Perspective. In this video, we'll explore how our inner state shapes our world and our role in a profound global transformation. I've said it so many times, but it really is true. We create our reality by our frequency and our state of being. And when it impacts you personally, you truly get to walk your talk. That's a real test, and it was a real test for me. Know that if you are alive and listening to this right now, we are the bridge people. We are the bridge between the old world and the new earth. Remember that the earth is going through her own upgrade. So in every thought and feeling, we are laying the foundations on a blank canvas. We are entering totally different times now for the new human, who is going to be biologically different from what we've been in the past. Be wiser and more conscious, with a greater sense of spiritual responsibility in your choices, in your feelings day to day, than you have ever been before. These times are so much bigger. In every thought and feeling, we are laying the foundations on a blank canvas because we are into totally different times now for the new human. This means being wiser and more conscious, with a greater sense of spiritual responsibility in your choices, in your feelings day to day, than you have ever been before. I've talked about these at great length. All the outer planets changing sign, the area in space the Earth is moving through, ancient prophecies, increased solar activity, increased seismic activity. We really are in a time of convergences and game changers that are extraordinary. Recognize, step into that sense of spiritual responsibility, and really feel that empowerment. Really feel, I am living my truth. I'm a major contributor. I'm not a victim. I'm not a passive observer. I am absolutely helping to create this new earth. It's interesting listening to Nancy Rebecca, who very much highlighted about the Aries equinox and that surge of energy in late March, early April, which I know many people, including myself, felt. Kelly Coldney has also been talking about this, that the equinoxes and solstices this year, starting from the Aries equinox, are extraordinary as a series of milestones in how we are changing biologically. As well as Nancy's work, I really recommend Kelly's work in highlighting this, and I can see it so clearly astrologically. So in the Cancer solstice update, I'm filming this at the Cancer solstice. This is a change point, not just a regular Cancer solstice as we have every year, but a true change point. The energy will shift as we go through this, and the way in which the energy will shift is determined by you and your frequency. As I say, there's been no rehearsal in the past, but we are in it now. In these few months, summertime Northern Hemisphere, wintertime Southern Hemisphere, we are building the foundations. We're putting the first layers of paint on this completely blank canvas because we have never gone through this kind of transition in any of our lifetimes. So many people have said that. Try and see that bigger picture. Now, of course, it is undeniable that we have two broad collective timelines operating right now. I think that's absolutely undeniable. And I don't like to talk about polarity or separation, because we all need to get to unity consciousness, but for a period of time, this is going to act as a catalyst for what we're moving to. One, of course, is determined by fear. And this is a timeline where people are following the news, they're following the narrative, they're very plugged in emotionally to the terrible tragedies happening in the world, and they feel there's no hope. It's despair. It's doom and gloom. And that's not true. That's only true if you give it your energy and focus. And remember, as the wonderful author Paul Levy said, our focus is our superpower in what we are creating.